Good evening, everyone. I am Xavier Walton, and we begin with that breaking news out of North Texas. An hours-long hostage situation inside of a Texas synagogue is over. Governor Greg Abbott posted on Twitter, all hostages have been freed safely. An armed man was holding at least 4 people inside the congregation Beth Israel in Colleyville. Law enforcement saying moments ago the hostage taker is dead. That standoff started just before 11 this morning. About 6 hours later, Colleyville police confirming that one of the hostages was released unharmed. The 3 others, including the synagogue's rabbi, were held until the end. But again, according to the governor, they have all been released and are safe. The former president of the Islamic Center of Southlake talked about the rabbi, who he knows personally.
We want to make sure that the Jewish community knows that we stand with them, as they always stand with us when we feel we are in threatened or troubled by criminals.
The FBI believes the suspect's motive was to try and free accused terrorist Afia Siddiqui, according to reporting from CNN. She is currently serving an 86-year sentence at a federal prison in Fort Worth. Here's Anti-Defamation League Vice President Cheryl Drazen.
Siddiqui is known for, and during her trial, pressed, saying that she had Jewish lawyers, that she should not have Jews on her jury, and we're incredibly concerned about this act.
An attorney who represents Siddiqui says she denies any involvement in the hostage taking and that she does not want any violence done in her name. And according to the White House, President Biden is receiving updates from senior officials. And the stress of that situation was felt right here in Houston. Our Anieli Ruiz has reaction with the local rabbi and Jewish law enforcement official. Anieli.
Xavier, there's a sense of shock in the Houston Jewish community. One local rabbi we spoke with said he first heard of it through a text message from someone in the Muslim and in the Christian community offering prayers.
My first thought.
Rabbi Dan Gordon from a synagogue in Humble, Texas, says he was pretty shaken to hear about the hostage situation in the Dallas-Fort Worth suburb of Colleyville, especially because he knows the rabbi.
I have been to Beth Israel one time. For a bat mitzvah, and I've met the rabbi there, Rabbi Charlie Citron Walker, one of the finest people in the world, a beautiful heart, a beautiful caring heart, and I'm just praying that nothing is happening.
Precinct 1 Constable Alan Rosen, who is also Jewish, was also very shocked to hear the news.
To have any kind of criminal activity go on in a synagogue or any place of worship is just something that can't be tolerated. It's just awful.
He said a few years ago his office started a training program to help places of worship come up with a security plan for these worst case scenarios.
It looks like we're going to continue to need to have those types of training exercises and continue to be vigilant.
Constable Rosen tells us he has reached out to other law enforcement agencies throughout the city and the county, and they will be increasing their patrols around synagogues tonight and tomorrow. He says that they will be vigilant, and they do believe that this is an isolated incident, but they're asking people to report anything suspicious. Reporting for KHOU, I'm Anieli Ruiz.
Anieli, thank you so much. And nearly 11 hours, just thankful all the hostages are reportedly out, safe and alive. You can find everything we know at khou.com.